A ver qué tal, gente. Yo tengo expectativas. O sea, tengo muchas ganas de ver el Fable. A ver qué han hecho con la saga. No olvidemos que viene de Playground, que es la gente responsable de Forza. O sea que una aventura RPG single player es un riesgo, evidentemente. A ver qué tal le sale. El Forza no me da mucho más, porque sabéis que los juegos de coches pues sin más. Pero el Beast of Reincarnation, el juego de Game Freak fuera del yugo de Pokémon Company, ese puede ser importante, porque hasta ahora Game Freak ha hecho juegos independientes y demás, tipo el Tembo y demás, pero ninguno que sea cerca del AAA, ¿sabes? Entonces, ahí se vienen cositas. A ver también qué Shadow Drop tenemos hoy, aparte del de Prince of Persia. Y yo qué sé. Venga, vamos para allá, gente, empieza. Todos los juegos que van a mostrar hoy están día 1 en Game Pass. Ah, empezamos con el Forza directamente. Bueno, va. Nos quitamos del medio el que no me interesa. Y ojo, va a ser la polla al juego seguro, pero no me interesa mucho.
Welcome to this world first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben.
Bueno, se ambienta en Japón este, ¿no? A ver. Si se ambienta en Japón puede estar guapo para darle unas vueltecitas por la ciudad. Hostia, pues igual solamente por la ambientación puede molar unas carrerillas.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars.
Se ve muy guay, tío. Oh, qué pena que no me interese el tema de la conducción, pero mal no se ve. La siendo que juego de las campañas del Forza, tío. Que se rollo mundo abierto y hacer misiones y cosas así.
Japan is the ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful
photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kicking.
No se ve mal, insisto, se ve guay.
Respond to passing cars. From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open world gameplay. And since Japan is home,
bueno, igual lo pruebo, en directo. Una noche tonta manqueando en un juego ambientado en Japón puede molar. Qué guapo el audio en el túnel, ¿no? Cinema.
A rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Joder, qué bonito esto, tú.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built.
¿Tiene housing entonces?
But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here. And anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode, making the open world of Japan visually accessible to everyone. No matter how you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Why?
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters.
¿Os imagináis que dicen y Forza Horizon sale hoy? ¡Pum! Sería un petardazo de la hostia. No va a ocurrir, pero será otoño, pero sería un petardazo.
There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon time attack circuits. These are seamlessly part
Una demo estaría guay, eso es que es verdad.
No loads, no matchmaking, just a truly
Si sacan una demo de esto del Fable, ojito.
and the in-world leaderboard.
Pero no suelen hacer demos,
Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever.
por desgracia.
Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer.
Vale.
In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as
Mal no pinta, o sea, me ha sorprendido para bien.
We'll be launching on Xbox and PC
19 de mayo. Ok.
If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready.
Vale, mayo en Xbox y PC y final de año supongo en Play 5.
Thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
Bueno, pues lo dicho, pinta bastante guay. No es mi tipo de juego en absoluto, no voy a engañaros, pero estéticamente está guapo y... A ver, estando en Game Pass se puede probar una noche y ver qué tal está. ¡Ojo, la sorpresa! ¡Double Fine! ¡Coño! Vale. ¿Por qué? O sea, ¿por qué? Voy a consolarme pensando que aún me queda por jugar Keeper. Así que, en fin. Ah, la estética mola, la verdad. La estética está chula. Es que tiene como demasiado curro para ser lo que es, ¿sabes? No sé. Igual podría haber aplicado este esfuerzo en algo que la gente quisiera jugar. Como idea loca. Y a nivel de iluminación y tal está muy guapo. O sea, es simplemente que el tipo de juego pues un poco sin más. Pero currao está de cojones. Está muy, muy currado. Vale, ok. Venga, va. El plato fuerte, supuestamente, Fable. A ver qué ha hecho Playground.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
Vale.
Fable. Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love.
Vale.
At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Vale.
It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches.
Joder, la verdad es que las ubicaciones son bonitas,
And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you.
Vale, han hecho Breath of the Wild.
Iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower,
Mola.
and the legendary Heroes Guild.
Mola.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable,
O sea que sí que habrá, imagino, chico y chica. Ahí está. Que la gente lloraba porque no se podía. Ok.
Tattoos and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Uy.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat. Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
O sea, me recuerda un poco al Hogwarts Legacy, no sé por qué.
Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance.
Tío, me encanta la puta iluminación del juego, Es muy cinemático, tío.
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard.
La iluminación tiene como una especie de sombreado, así como una ambientación muy guapa, La verdad es que está visualmente muy, muy guapo, tío. Es decir, como una especie de niebla, pero en plan bien, ¿sabes? Como atmosférica. Esto se ve muy guay,
Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
Nada mal, la verdad.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people. Having a bunch more kids.
Okay.
Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality.
Eso mola.
You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work.
Eso mola, a ver si es verdad y no es lo típico de los 1000 planetas de Starfield.
And go home to bed.
Pero mola, a priori.
What's even cooler is that you can talk to
A
every
priori
single
mola.
one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive.
Bueno, me tienta a jugar siendo un hijo puta, liándola que flipas.
Super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white.
Pinta muy bien, la verdad, pinta muy bien.
There are lots of grey areas.
Las cosas como son.
And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello
Vale.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call
Vale.
this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill
Mola.
him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will
Qué
define
guapo,
you.
tío.
What does being a hero mean to you?
Tiene muy buena pinta,
Games,
eh.
We've built a pedigree for
Pero
beautiful,
muy buena
immersive
pinta.
Open world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're
Mola.
making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. there'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch.
¿Cuándo es?
I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and
Otoño.
PlayStation in
Vale.
autumn 2026.
Vale.
From all of us here, thanks for watching.
Bueno, pues nada. ¿Alguna cosita más? ¡Ojo! Ah, no. Digo, igual hay alguna cosa extra. Las bloopers, ¿no? A ver, honestamente Fable pinta de puta madre, o sea, la verdad es que es un puto escándalo. Pinta muy guapo, pero muy guapo.